1986 is the first year we had the festival. Me and my children were doing arts and craft shows every weekend someplace. So we decided, well, we've got this property here in the front yard. Let's set up and let a few people come that we know and have booths. So we decided a month that we was going to do it, and it had to be a month before the pecans fall. So it had to be in September because it was too hot the other months, and then in October, November our pecans fail and you can't drive in the orchards after the pecans start falling. So we said, all right, we'll do it the last weekend in September. We're going to call it a pecan festival.
Welcome to the Mississippi Pecan Festival 2011.
Billed as the South's fastest growing family festival, this year's Mississippi Pecan Festival lived up to its great reputation and then some. Located just off Highway 15 South on Wingate Road near Richton, Mississippi, the festival, held the last weekend of September each year, brings together folks of all ages and backgrounds to celebrate local traditions, culture, and heritage. A host of skilled teamsters offered a free horse-drawn shuttle service carrying passengers from the satellite parking lot to the main gate. If you're an experienced festival goer, you'll know just what you want to see. But if you're new to the area or a first-timer, a good bet is to head straight for the information booth, where you can pick up a free festival booklet and talk to one of the helpful ladies who can fill you in on the day's activities or answer your questions.
Oh, there's several things going on today. Right now I hear cloggers clogging. We've got all kind of demonstrations going on. We're getting ready for the beauty pageant. That's a big thing here on Saturday. All the little girls are coming in with their dresses all dressed up and ready to compete in that. Right here next to us we have the guys making the brooms, very pretty. We've got the homestead going today. I smell biscuits cooking, and they've got butter going, and just everything's cooking back there in the chuck wagon. In the other cabin they've just got different demonstrators just demonstrating how life was back in those days.
Whether you're looking for an antique, that special piece of pottery being spun right before your eyes, a bar of handmade soap, a piece of rustic handcrafted furniture, a skillfully made carving or manufactured or homemade instrument, you'll find it here. You can also find homemade canned goods, flowers, ornaments, t-shirts, saddles, clothes, souvenirs, and so much more.
To build them in about 1994 from my mentor Scott Didlake. He was a native of Crystal Springs, Mississippi. The banjo is actually originally an African instrument. They used the gourd as the sound chamber. So you can take that ancient technology and kind of add different elements to it and come up with an original instrument.
If you work up an appetite shopping, you'll find fresh drinks to quench your thirst and plenty of food to fill that empty spot in the tummy. HK Farms even set up an authentic chuck wagon behind the farmstead this year with old-timey Dutch oven cooking over the campfire. Hoss and Kim Conway offered whole hog and smoked pork with all the trimmings. First time you ever been there?
No, this is my third time.
Just third time. What keeps you coming back?
The food.
The Kids Zone is a hit with the little ones and parents alike. It is a designated area for kids to unwind and just enjoy being a kid with all sorts of special activities. This year, the kids could even experience the thrill of flying in a special flight simulator. Special activities are held each year to allow participation in the festival, which lets individuals and teams share their special talents and learn from each other in the process.
Welcome to the 24th Annual Pecan Festival Beauty Pageant. They are all winners.
All right, give them a big hand. Perfect job. All right, y'all give them a hand. All right. Come on, Pete, get up, Pete, get up,
It's been going on since 2004. All the proceeds go to the Tupelo Children's Home. You can bake anything that you want to. It has to have at least 1 cup of pecans. That is because it's the Pecan Festival. And you can do the pies, the cakes. We have a miscellaneous category, and we just have to have the recipes for further instructions on when we make our cookbook. We hopefully have a good bit of recipes in there for the cookbook.
Perhaps more than any other state in the Union, Mississippi has an abundance of homegrown musical talent. And one might say that music is a common thread which runs through the entire fabric of the Pecan Festival.
Jesus came in and saved my soul from sin. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. This would be. I could love somebody other than you, but I don't want to. Are you fully trusting in His grace inside? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? simple little country girl. Just sit back, relax, and watch the fireflies blow. These people in the city just don't know. These people in the city just don't know.
Period farmhouses, the Victory Garden, soap making, milking cows, feeding the chicks, the old washboard, churning butter. Young and old enjoy a trek back in history at the Fulmer's Farmstead, an actual working farm.
They take ashes out of the fireplace and put it in an ash hopper, and when it would rain, it would trickle down and it would make the chemical that you make the soap with.
You want to wash your hands, raise your hand.
There you go.
Kenny and Renee Russell have had a passion for draft horse farming for over 20 years, and they freely share their knowledge at the festival each year. Besides the festival, Kenny and Renee offer workshops on their Poplarville farm on hitching horses to more rakes, plows, hay balers, and many other horse-drawn machines.
We started that in 1993, Renee and I and a friend of mine from Louisiana. We started putting on schools, teaching people how to harness a horse properly and how to get him from the barn to the field to do something productive with him, to plow, to raise a crop, mow their hay and put it up. And it really has been good for us. We did about 6 schools a year for the first few years, and then we slowed it back to 3 now that we're doing a year. We do a fall, a winter, and a spring school. Our students come from all over. We've had them from Canada. We've had one student from England that's came. We've had some people from Hawaii that's been to our school that did farming in Hawaii. So we get I suppose every state in the union has sent someone to our school.
We work side by side. We just kind of do everything together, and it makes it work easier, I guess. We enjoy doing those horse clinics because we meet people from all walks of life and just really enjoy that part of it too.
David Rogers is an experienced stock dog trainer and rancher in Perkinston, Mississippi. David also travels around the country teaching other people how to train and work with stock dogs.
The most important thing to a border collie is to keep their stock from getting away from them. When they're little bitty puppies even, when something starts to break and run, they just naturally go to the head and stop it from getting away. That's there. Then when it turns and goes that other way, they'll run back to the other side and stop it from getting away. So that's what their instinct is, like a bird dog's instinct is to point something, or a Labrador's instinct is to pick something up. A hound's instinct is to trail something. A border collie's instinct is to keep livestock from getting away from it.
The Pecan Festival has always been, first and foremost, a family-oriented event. And keeping in that tradition, the fest offers an early morning non-denominational service at 8 a.m. Sunday morning. It's healthy for the heart and soul, and a great way to begin the final day of the fest each year.
Every step that I take, every move that I make, every tear that I cry, He knows my name. I'm overwhelmed by the pain. I can't see the light of day. I know I'll be just fine. He knows my
A visit to the Pecan Festival would just not be complete without stopping at Fulmer's General Store. Here you'll find a full-line bakery, homestead supplies, naturally grown produce, fresh dairy products, seasoning and ingredients, unique snacks and treats, and so much more. Stop by during lunchtime for a delicious menu of the day, or maybe breakfast is your meal with a Danish and coffee, or tea, and some friendly conversation. The General Store is open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
This is one of the hot items in the store. Everybody that drinks Country Girl milk, they are just crazy about it. Chocolate milk, white milk, cream, cheeses, and it's all great products, and all of our customers come back.
And where does it
for
come from?
Lumberton, Mississippi.
Okay, so
Yes.
homegrown.
Homegrown, and that's why
Okay.
people love it.
Three days of music, crafts, and old-time fun. So if you missed the festival this year, mark your calendar for 2012 and treat your family to the South's fastest growing family festival, the Mississippi Pecan Festival.
It's a family thing. It's a community thing, and I'm glad it's turned into that.
It's a weekend that I always look forward to come back and be in the midst of all the people that I grew up around and love so much, and just have a weekend of fun. And you work hard, but you get to relax too, because you just feel like you're at home.